Welcome to the Macedon campaign for Dividi at Impera 1.2. In the last part we pushed north and we've now secured the northern border of Italy, and what we need to do now is actually consolidate this position. We've got some Swaby coming in this way, which could be a little bit of a pain in the neck, and I'm not too sure where to go now because I'm in a situation, guys, that if you look here, I've now secured my main objectives in the west. We've got Latinum. Rome is not completely defeated, but I don't want to push further north than this. We're just going to have to try and secure these borders by weakening Rome. We've also got Swaby to the west as well, but to actually win the victory conditions for this campaign, I'm going to need to go east, which means that life is going to get interesting because out in the east we're a bit tied up diplomatically. And probably the best way to explain that is if I come to here, you will see that we've got Egypt. I think we can get diplomatically by improving relations with Egypt and letting them become our allies. Syria's in a similar situation, although we may be able to engineer a war here and actually take Syria, because it looks like Armenia's been a bit squeezed now, but they're still quite powerful. So we may have to choose our battles very carefully. And then of course we've got an area here, I think it's Parsa, and then of course we've got the big one right over here with Bactria. So the campaign's not over, but it's going to become a lot more difficult from now on, because we may have to think politically as opposed to militarily. But before that, we've got a little bit more work to do in this area, because we're going to have to come out this way and work on actually taking this region here, because I want to secure this border. I'm inclined to come up and take Noria and make this into a permanent area where the forces need to secure this northern border, because Rome is not completely beaten. There's one thing you can't afford to relax at the moment. Rome has still got a lot of settlements out here, which will give them the forces to actually hit back hard when they decide to feel that way. I'm a bit inclined to come out this way against the Swaby, but before I think we can do that, also up here Lusitani have come a long way. Again, just to show you guys, Lusitani have come all this way through here, and they've actually now split the Swaby by taking this region here. So there might be an opportunity if I show you diplomatically by faction. See that there's a gap here. I mean, unfortunately Swaby and us look a little bit close together colour wise, but they've actually split these factions up. So there's a good chance Rome may come back this way and actually attack, but Swaby have got an army here. And what I want to do, I'm kind of a bit inclined to swap these armies round. I think this might be the more stronger army to actually defend Medlem. And I think this army can come down this way. It's also the army that if we decide to push on Marcilla here, that's the army we may have to use. In fact, I could go after these guys, but I don't know what's here. But you could chase those out. But obviously our main focus is going to be over here. Now, for reference, guys, I'm about a couple of turns on from where I left off in the last part. I think we're gonna shove you in there. We hunger for battle. This army, this army should be able to take this area here. It'd be a little bit of a close battle, but I don't think it's going to be. They've got swordsmen, Italian, one cavalry, and we have cavalry superiority, slingers. Yes, we only got Italian swordsmen, but I think we'll be okay there. The Getae have finally got the message and pushed off over here. And this area is now settled down. I think it was the Getae over here that was causing the problems. Of course, I've got this army that's actually dropped back at the moment. But what I'm actually inclined to do, I was going to bring the army down and through here, but I think I'm going to need the army to come up here for Nuria. So what we're going to do is just bring this. Actually, I'm not going to rush this. I think just have a quick look, because I think we might be able to get some crossbow units. Yes, there we go. I think what I'm going to do,
at your command,
up to about here.
You have
Get rid of these guys. They've served their purpose, but they're not particularly that good. And I think what we're going to do is
are you ready to serve?
Get a couple of crossbow units in here. I think they're going to be quite good in a anti-siege type role. I think that's about it. I could drop these guys in. Oh, this general's got extra resources to do. I've got Empire maintenance. I would love to improve relations here. Cultural conversion. Got loads and loads of cash, so I think maybe we will go through, because I just want to keep this area stable. I don't really want to get into a kind of shooting match with the other factions around here, because I'm just going to get pulled further and further north. So we'll put that agent there to keep an eye on Koria. Now you can see this whole area here needs to be built up. I think I'm just going to go with the food here yet. Don't think this area is quite... Yeah, it's still going to give us lots of negative food at the moment. So we need this whole area sorted out first. And I think that's going to be quite a key focus. Anyway, I think that's... We got loads and loads of cash, so you can see here I'm making 20-odd thousand a pop. So I'm just going to go through. Actually, I was starting to build this army back up.
Commander?
I think we're just going to keep doing that. Not sure if I really don't know melee attack. White shields. Yep, because they might be able to hold their own in a battle. I think we have a front line. A couple of Royal Peltas. No missile troops, okay. I think we'll give this a couple of artillery as well, just in case it needs to do a little bit of one-on-one sieging. And of course down here we've got various armies. Have a look what we've got here. Platinum. I mean, you've got loads of... I mean, I could push that up. Squatter here. Squatter's a little bit low. Could get rid of that. It's making me quite a lot of cash, but I think maybe having a... No, okay. Got here. It's going to give me public order. Oh, Platinum's got negative public order, so I have to... do need to sort this out. Break. Hellas is doing pretty good. You got so much public order here. What we got here, Larissa. Wealth. That's going to give me 6 public order. I'll give me an extra 350 for public order. We'll just leave that for the moment. Wow. It's going to cost me food. And it's food that I actually need to increase at the moment. little bit of extra cash. Got here. That's going to give me -6 public order. I think I could probably do with fixing this so that it actually contributes to the. I think we can drop that in. Plenty of. Have you got loads? So we could. Got here, sculpture trader. Yeah, I think we can take that up, and that's all the cash this turn. Just going to go for an intern. Right, hidden agent exposed. Rival banker, +10 influence for 5 turns. So just have a quick check. See what we've got. Yeah, we've got very good influence here. And just look at the characters. We've got a few people who are coming of age and want to do things. Obviously not big enough to get married yet. Anyone else? She can get married. I will let her seek a spouse. Okay. What's her husband? -1 gravitas per turn. Great. That was a bit of a waste. But what we could do is send her on a diplomatic mission again. I think I'm just gonna. Oh, it looks like the Getae are actually a bit happier with us. I think maybe we're send her on a mission to the Egyptians, because it looks like Egyptians are getting a bit unhappy with us. Just check the status of Egypt. Maybe we need to turn on Egypt. Now Egypt is still defensive allies with everyone except us. It actually says Egypt actually likes us. Okay, let's see if we can.
You undoubtedly have much to say, and I will listen for my master's part, a servant of dread Pharaoh.
So they're neutral at the moment, so if we can get them up high enough, maybe we need to be a bit more active in their war. They're actually at war with Rhodes. Okay, maybe we need to bring the armies back with the navies to actually take on Rhodes, because that would then complete this province here. So maybe we need to do a little bit of a backstab. I mean, what's our relationship with Rhodes? Trade agreement with. Yeah, maybe Rhodes will be a target on the way back. But of course, as I said before, we need to come into here. Right, they're actually damaged. Okay, but of course we're going to fight this just for the sheer heck of it. I mean, yes, I could take the auto resolve. Right, weather conditions, start deployment. Ah, this is a pretty common city to attack with the Romans. They tend to come roaring out here. So I think what we're going to do is actually let's set a pikeman there. Set a pikeman there. Actually,
Italian cavalry.
Let's get the
Cavalry.
I think we're gonna have the cavalry out here, and I have the general up here. Keep these troops to here. And your job's going to be to support this front line here, working with the slingers here and here. And we've got the cab over there.
Macedonians ready.
I think you guys can come up over here and that leave behind.
Melee troops awaiting orders.
You don't really have a good entrance in this side, so maybe we'll just leave you guys on this side. Just keep got these troops up here, the Royal Peltas. Right. Right, these guys are. Shouldn't have put them behind the wall, but. Get these guys coming inside.
Royal Peltasts, double time. Slingers! Quick march!
You guys the advantage of the hill.
Ready? Now! Royal Peltasts! Missile cavalry at your command. Ready and waiting.
Okay.
Melee troops! Thorax pikemen!
Guys forward.
Slingers!
The battle is turning in our favor.
It was always in our favour.
Cavalry!
Don't know where they came from. Italian guard there.
Royal Thorax swordsman! Ambitions!
One of our units
Okay.
has used all its
Bring these
ammunition.
guys forward.
Missile infantry at your command. Hades can wait. Slingers!
These guys down.
Melee infantry ready.
Oops, no.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Commander.
Okay.
Thorax pikemen. Royal Thorax swordsman. Royal Peltasts.
Pull away.
Green cavalry. Missile infantry at the double.
These guys over.
Slingers! At speed and waiting.
Peltas in
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
general down here. Okay. Pikes move forward. You guys just pull away like that.
Italian swordsman, quick march. Your orders. At speed. Slingers.
Let's focus on those.
Royal Thorax swordsman. Royal Peltasts. Swords.
Swordsman in.
Double time. Thorax pikeman. Pikeman. Commander. Tribunus. Your orders.
Okay.
Macedon. Royal Peltasts.
Not going to get through there, are you? Okay.
General! Ready and waiting! Macedon!
General.
Italian cavalry!
Italian cavalry that way.
Cantine cavalry!
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Pack them down! Arms! March! Slingers!
Slingers in.
Sons of Ares!
Get you guys to advance through.
Ready and waiting! At the double! Amisos! Hades can wait!
Okay, we've got them effectively boxed in here.
Yours to command!
And we can't actually get that way. Okay. Slingers come off this side.
Cantine cavalry! Engage!
Just a bit of shock effect here.
Men of Italia!
Tarantines pull away.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Riders at your command! Flying wedge formation!
Get these guys into formation so we can pull them away. How?
Cantine cavalry! Italian cavalry!
One of our units has used all its
Okay.
ammunition.
Sons of Ares! Melee cavalry! As you command!
Okay, we've got those crushed, underway.
Cavalry!
Okay. How are we doing?
Men of Italia! Italian swordsman! Royal thorax swordsman! Thorax pikeman!
Max Pikeman.
Attack their position! At speed!
Pull away.
Tarantine cavalry! Advance at speed! Fire on the enemy! Italian cavalry! Quickly!
Cavalry, pull away, pull away.
Warriors of Macedon! Companion cavalry! Men of Italia!
Here. Italian swordsman again. Get these guys round. Don't really want to charge. Wait,
General!
cut it out.
Ready, men! Missiles awaiting targets!
Right, you guys.
Quick march! Your orders? Charge! Italian cavalry! For glory! Ready and waiting! Break the lines! Ready! Quick march!
This is combat even.
Sons of Ares! General! For glory! For honor!
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Royal peltasts! General! Strategos!
Our general is under attack.
Yep.
Ready!
Tarantines, pull away again.
Cavalry!
Lost momentum.
Ready and waiting! Royal peltasts! Fire! Double time! Slingers! Missile infantry at your command!
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Okay, pull back.
We await your command!
Right, they're outnumbered.
Men ready for orders!
Got them.
Royal peltasts! Swift melee cavalry! At my back! Missile infantry ready! Glory
Right.
for Macedon!
You guys took a long time to get here, and truthfully,
Italian cavalry! Tarantine cavalry!
right, these guys are
One of our
breaking.
units has used all its ammunition.
Your orders! General! Ready and waiting.
Okay. Come in here. Right, they've gone. They've gone in battle. Quite quick, straight to the point. We lost 45 out of that. And our general did well, our cav did well. I think if you can get the cav behind and actually kill, I mean the Tarantines did very well. And I suppose all that does add up to 1,348. Got quite a lot of friendly fire there actually. And of course what we're going to do is just break this area here. And you can come back. You're the Brukai Federation. Right. First thing we're going to do,
forward to your wisdom.
Get a nice trade agreement with you and a little bit of cash. Don't want too much, maybe a couple of thousand.
This agreement is like
that will give us another ally just on this edge here. That's actually the Gete. We've come up here and took that. That's useful. I think what we'll do is, where's my... don't have the... Okay, let's change the pattern a little bit. Get you coming north. I mean, it's still not...
You have further orders? Commander?
I think this army come over to here. Moment.
Your next command?
That should get Rome nice and settled down. This area is still building up. The Gete think of us now. They're actually starting to like us. So we're steadfast. Do I actually need to be at war? Swaby at war. Scylla.
do not attempt to sweeten truth with honey.
Yeah, let's just peace out with them.
That I have accepted such
because at the end of the day,
but I do so knowing
Massilla's a bit of a spent force, so I think we can afford to upset them. Because Massilla is actually... Oops, sorry, didn't mean to do that. Massilla's over here, and when I originally made the agreement, I actually made peace here. So, as long as they don't attack my ally of Lusitani, I'm quite happy to be at peace with the Swaby. Question is, can I punch through and liberate Koria? Okay, I think it's time. Now we've made peace with the Swaby over here, I think we can afford to bring this army up through here. I think what we could do is go through and take out Koria. Make sure there's no other armies here. I certainly want to tidy this mess up before we move forward. And I am thinking very much about taking on roads. My navies are going to be here. Probably needs to be built up. So, I mean, let's bring my navy back to here. Because if we're going to move armies around, we're going to need the navy. And I've got loads and loads of cash, so in fact I could probably do with
Assembling the fleet.
build that up. How many navies have I got? Have a quick look. Fleets. I think we can afford to have one more fleet, and I think maybe we've got a fleet down here. Needs to be built up as well.
We're going to need a bigger fleet.
these guys they come from. Okay. If we're going to operate down here, because one of the problems of operating down here is going to be desert attrition, and because we've got allies here, the problem we're going to have is we won't have the supply systems to support our armies if they move through these areas, so they probably could even take attrition through here. So what we're probably thinking of is crossing down here, which could be fun. And I think we're going to have a look at, and I think I'm going to raise a new fleet here. Get back to here. Right, I'm just going to raise a fleet here. Wow, that's Antigonid dynasty. These are our new generals coming through. These are new. Quick look, upkeep, land units, morale. This is Yethuda. What have I got? This is Nicomedemus and Anthropinus. Okay, let's have a look and see. Oh. So you're there. Anybody in the family that's now, yeah, and okay, let's see if we can give this guy, I think you're going to need a little bit of a boost. Actually, let's do it the other way. Go here. Read you. It's only one. And it's going to come in here and get you. That will actually give that all commerce. That's actually going to cost me empire maintenance. Don't really like that. Armor for all units. I'm looking for something that might be a little bit maritime orientated. Don't want now elephants units. Campaign movement map. Range, that could be useful. No, I think that could be even better. This is melee attack 4. Right. And I've got this army here. I'm going to bring you over to here.
Waiting for more orders.
Now we could get you a couple of mercenaries here. Cretan archers are pretty good. 31 range 100. That gives me a couple of mercenary Rhodian slingers. Just want the capability. I mean, I could we could back them up with some cheaper slingers as well. 215. Okay. Base morale. These are actually not quite so good. Just support them with some cheap slingers, which we'll probably replace later on once we get down somewhere else. Actually, yeah, I think they're due for the moment. Then maybe once we take roads, we'll replace them with actual better routes. So we built construction wise. Actually, we got Agora here. One here. -6 food, so I think maybe we need to go the food route, because we do need to fix this food situation a little bit. I think maybe that's what we need to focus on. Food has gotten quite difficult recently. Yeah. Okay. That's 350. Actually got pretty good public order. That will improve the food more. I mean, the food's high at the moment. Asia, Macedonia's. I mean, that would give me a bit more food, but that's going to consume public order. And Navatia is negative. Think Asia. I think we're going to convert that to that. I'm going to hang on to the cash, guys. And I'm just a little bit inclined. I think I'm going to start moving this army back this way, ready to take on Rhodes, I think. I also need an agent. Oh, well, this has got an agent with it as well, so right, just going to go, I think, one more end turn, guys, and then that would be it for this part. Got the campaign movement range, and a defense, morale, 1.5 morale for all units, 5% by spear armed units. I think that could be quite useful. I'm just going to go one more turn. Right, riot in the capital. Well, this one's pretty standard. Always crush the riot. Trade agreement resolved. Trade with this valued possible political intrigue. Daughter comes of age. Damia. Political appointment. Got a feeling Rhodes has just been destroyed. Yep. It looks like Egypt has just solved my problem for me. Yeah, Rhodes have got a single army down here. I think what we're going to do is bring this army through here. Yeah, Rhodes is now reduced to this army here, which is pretty wrecked. And I think we may actually bring this army down and then stab Rhodes in the back.
It is an honor to serve. Easy interpose. Yes.
Epirus is quite strong, isn't it? Right, I think just win a little bit of favour with the Egyptians.
Let the peace of Pharaoh, all wise and all seeing, be on our meeting today, and let us.
Okay.
This attack.
We'll just have to do it the other way. Very, very inclined to actually put this army here.
At your command.
Let's go.
Swifter than Hermes. In your service, I never.
Right, that's the Satani are over here. Okay.
We hunger for battle. Besieging the settlement.
Come in here.
None will escape.
Okay, this is going to be a bit of a tougher proposition. We just encircle
Laying
that for the
siege
moment,
to the
guys.
settlement. Ready for battle.
I could bring this army in to reinforce, because we could then push on and actually take out. Yeah, that could be an option. Have a quick look. Rome is now there, so if we take out those two parts there, yeah, I think that could be an option, guys. So I think what we're going to do is bring
Hunger for battle.
this army up to here,
Advance.
and can actually keep the public order going there. We're just going to leave this army here for the moment, and to have ensure peace.
Ready for battle.
And just bring this army over here.
That path is blocked. To battle!
I think I'm just gonna. I think we can auto resolve. No, 88%. You've got to be kidding. Okay. I think we're just gonna go for a quick battle here. And he's sad he's out to fight on the field. Okay. Okay. Wait, don't want to fight in the fog. Don't really want to fight in the rain either. Nice and dry. Okay. Wow. This could be a wholesale massacre. Companions here. I'm going to put the artillery height immediately behind.
Macedonians ready.
I think we'll just use the Royal Peltas.
Melee infantry ready.
Come up, actually.
Royal Peltasts. Melee infantry. Okay, what are we gonna do? Oh, don't really have. Missile infantry.
And I think we're gonna do our normal positioning.
Slingers, your orders.
This army actually.
Proud sons of Macedon.
Think what we will probably do. Hide the slingers down here. I mean, I've got another army coming in. Yeah, I think you guys can fit in. Yeah. Royal Peltas, you can over a little bit. General. I think Cav right down there. General, I just want you to secure this flank. Here. Got more Royal Peltas, okay. I think you guys can just tuck in down there and be a floating reserve.
Foot companions. Thorax pikemen.
Oh, no, 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 no.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Messed this up completely, haven't I? Cavalry, we're here.
We await your command. Pikemen! Orders. And the ready. Piracy! Warriors of Macedon. Ready and waiting.
Get this into here.
Foot companions. We await your command. Companion cavalry. Ready. Koria!
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Slingers! By your command!
Right, these guys are
Royal Peltasts!
Royal Peltas.
Royal Peltasts! Double time! Missiles! Ready and waiting!
Okay, we're gonna need.
Our general is under attack.
Tarantine cavalry!
Okay,
We await your command! Slingers!
Get you guys round the back.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Hey.
Ready and waiting.
Always annoys me when they.
Royal Peltasts. Slingers.
Hey.
We await orders. Tarantine cavalry. Slingers. Macedonians ready. Orders.
Hey.
Ready, men. Missile armed riders. Ready your weapons. By your command.
Get you guys push round this way.
Orders. Tell us your orders.
Okay.
Slingers. Tarantine cavalry.
Get these guys over. Come on.
Thorax pikemen. Pikemen. Swords. Pirate. Tarantine cavalry.
Come on, Tarantine's in.
Commander.
Messing this up completely.
Ready, men. Tarantine cavalry. Proud sons of
The battle is turning in our favor.
Yep.
Ready and waiting. Ready your weapons. Companion cavalry. Prepare to engage. General.
How can Italian slingers?
Missiles awaiting targets. Ready your weapons.
Hey. Right, these guys are being overwhelmed, but guys here, over there.
General. Karate. Slingers.
The men are wavering.
Understood. Companion cavalry.
Put the cavalry away. Yeah, mess that up completely.
Orders.
Hey.
Missile infantry.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Aye. Missiles ready waiting. Advance. General.
Right, let's pull these guys round. They're chasing these troops.
Field artillery. Yours to command.
Guys, just get off the battlefield. Get away. I think you're just causing more harm than good.
Slingers. Your orders.
Okay.
Hades can wait. Foot companions. Force use.
Put companions, your pit.
Ready for orders. And for glory. Thorax pikemen. As you command. Orders. Yes, commander.
You
One of our
guys,
units has used all its ammunition.
Macedonians ready. Riders. General. Companion cavalry. Ride out.
right, split these guys apart.
Orders.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Yours to command. By your command.
Keep these guys entertained.
Missile cavalry ready. Cut them down. Royal Peltasts. Tarantine cavalry. Macedonians ready.
Come.
Heavy slingers. Cavalry. Missiles ready. Missiles ready and waiting.
Okay. Guys, put up a very spirited defense.
Cavalry commander.
Right, this is light spear infantry. Got them in a horse sandwich now. They're breaking.
Cavalry for Macedon. Slingers. Royal peltasts.
Right, got these guys crushed.
Cavalry. Advance. Your orders.
I thought I told you guys to disengage.
Spears. Hack them down.
Okay.
At your service.
End battle. Yeah, that was a pretty messy. We lost 290 there. Yeah, it was saved casualties, and there was a lot of friendly fire there. Look at that! Wow, that's 46 friendly fire. That was a little bit crazy there, guys. One of my slinger units took a bit of a beating. And I think this time we're going to occupy.
Ready for battle.
And immediately I'm going to come in here and untax. And we're going to knock that down. We're going to keep that. And that's going to give me 14 food. And this is going to be purely 100% a frontline actual defense.
Commander.
And we're just going to move you over here. And of course the next season is going to be winter, so I've got the Lusitani there. Okay.
Ready for orders.
Kind of it's a difficult call. It's a difficult call. I'm still rethinking this. I'm going to bring you up to here so that you can finish off Nuria if necessary.
Your next command.
And I think I am going to call this army
We hunger for battle.
back this way. Got here. This army's another siege army. I don't. Been quite happily sat here doing absolutely nothing for quite some time. So I think we're going to start you this way. It's time for you to get into action,
For further orders.
and I think
At your command.
this army can fall back as well. Actually, no. You just stay there for the moment.
March until your feet bleed.
I mean, I'll be quite happy for the Getae to take that area there. And I think you've done your job, so I think I want you to start moving back to the east. I think that's where our attention's going to be in the future. Got a construction report in here somewhere, I'm sure I saw it. Sold expands what we got here. Captain, okay. Action encountered. 10A. We're actually friends with Masilla. Can we
The
strike a
gods
trade
will
deal?
have me listen to you.
Yep.
But do
Okay.
not pass the day in words without merit.
Don't want to push there.
You bless our meeting with these terms. I will show wisdom.
Okay,
Will you?
pay that.
The gods.
Want as many friends in the west as possible. So have a look. The Roxolani don't like us. I don't care about them. Syracuse and usurpers. Nope, they don't like us. Yep, I'm not worried about. I thought you guys actually liked us. don't know why you don't like us anymore. Sometimes the politics in this game fries my brain a little bit, guys, to be honest. Right, we've got a couple more turns and then we can start getting this sorted out. I think instead of a scriptorium, I think we may have to get food in here. Let's just have a quick look. Yeah, it says -11, so I think let's give it a few more turns before we actually switch that on. It's like a garrison like here. Yep. So, and oh yep, I was going to construction report. There it is. Construction complete. That's the deep salt mine here. Well, I think we can go with that. Anything to get my empire maintenance down. Your public order is brilliant, but that's going to improve public order. That's just going to give us reduce slave population. It's going to give us 6 public order and 800 crash, 2 squalor. I think we can pop that. And again, I think I'm just going to hang on to the rest of the cash, guys. So this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. Say from now on, things are probably going to get a little bit more duller, especially as the fact that Egypt has solved this problem for me. And I think we will definitely switch our attention towards the east. And maybe do the Egyptians a little bit of a favour from this point of view. In fact, I think I'm just going to do it just in case Egypt actually comes here. You've got no.
Greetings.
Oh, we've got a non-aggression.
Do not stand there, mute as though with the tongue cut from your head. Speak.
Okay, let's get a bit more favour with Carthage then.
Come. Your words will be received with the rapt attention they deserve.
No, okay, no one wants.
Our armies are exactly that. Ours.
Batian usurpers, okay.
Welcome, friend. Let us conclude our business with good.
Okay. We'll just do it unilaterally then.
You have my attention. Speak, and try to do it well, for diplomacy is always boring when done badly.
Okay, we're just going to keep out of that, guys. They don't want our assistance, so we'll just mind our own business. Anyway, this is where I'm going to leave it, so until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.